We're doing a new bit on the show called Octoburn. And for the whole month of October, every day I post a picture of a burn victim with a wacky caption underneath. So I posted one yesterday to show you guys. It's on my Facebook at facebook.com/redbarradio. And it's a picture of two girls that are burn victims. And one of them is showing the other a camera, like the preview of a photo that they just took. So she's like leaning over going, hey, look at this picture. And the caption was, delete that right now. I look horrible. Get it? Because they're burn victims. So that one's a little, just a little taste of what you're going to get from next year's Octoburn, where we post real pictures of people that were burned and we put wacky captions. Now, if anyone says this is in poor taste, I could always go, hey, man, this is just, what do they call it? This is some social commentary on how culture is today. With delete that right now, I look horrible. A real piece of shit would go, oh no, I wrote that because it's a statement about women today. Perfectly good-looking women think they look horrible, deleting pictures, having to take 30 pictures of themselves in order to just get one that they could show their friends. Meanwhile, there are brave women out there with fucking wigs and Freddy Krueger faces who are brave enough to go outside. Real pieces of shit will go that route. I gotta be honest. I just think it's funny that they've got those disgusting Hellraiser mugs. I'm sorry. You were burned. You were burned. It's a terrible thing to happen to you and your family. And you know why it's terrible? Because it's terrible. A horrific thing happened to you that everybody feels really terrible about. But it wouldn't be horrific if there was no horrific outcome. So yes, being burned in a fire, terribly horrific. I feel for those people. However, their faces now are also horrific, making them villains. Making them creatures of the night. Sven we were looking at burn victims all night. And Sven said to me, he said, if I ever got terribly burned and I lost the will to live, like if I was so disfigured that instead of killing myself, what I would do is become a legit villain. I would become the monster that the world has always feared. I would put on a trench coat. I would come up with a crazy name. Hey, it's me! Did you get the picture? It's me! And his crazy name, he would call his character Hitler, he said. That's true. But yeah, I thought it was a great idea. You get severely burned. Instead of trying to fit in with the population and be some nice guy, go villain. Like Two-Face from that Dark Knight. Go villain. Because how fucking scary would it be to slowly, and you got to also be dramatic about it. Have a little pageantry with your fucking burns. If you are burned all over your face, I am sorry. You have entered the dark world of being a monster. You are no longer a human. Stop trying. Oh, Mike, this is terrible. I feel so bad. So do I. Now, if they just fucking embraced their monsterness, now I like them. But don't put on a prom dress and pretend to be one of us. Not one of me, of course. You're a now you're cool. Yeah, now those burns, you're making them work for you. Imagine a fucking burn victim, and he gets an outfit together, a fucking cloak or some shit, and he walks into a bank and just kneels down to the teller. Hi, sweetie. Put the money in the bag. She'd fucking do it. You don't even need a gun. And the police won't even kill you. You put rollerblades, you make that cloak hit the ground so they think you're just fucking gliding. Oh! Real monsters. Slam dunk. Some people might have this argument, though. But, Mike, burn victims might not want to hurt other people and become criminals. Too bad. Okay? You're terrifying. This is what you do now. Okay? You know? It's just what you do. Don't fucking gross me out, you know, and pretend to eat a cheeseburger next to me at the restaurant. It's falling out of your fucking mouth because you don't have any fucking lips. Don't do that. You know? But figure out how to make wings and fly through a window and then steal my firstborn. You're going to get a thumbs up from me, even as the father. Take my baby, you monster, and have fun with it. So all October next year will be Octoburn, and we will post real victims. I'm kind of kidding. Somebody says it's like the X-Men, but more realistic. Isn't that a good way to be a burn victim? Instead of feeling sorry for all these people. And we can do this with all sorts of victims. You know? Become the monster that entertains us all. Please. I need more monsters in my life. But that's what I would do.